subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Unpopular Opinion. I'm your host, Chawanne Burns. In today's episode, we are going to get into it. We got Wendy Williams we want to talk about, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, some more Diddy news. We have a pack full of information for you today. So without further ado, we're going to bring our super producer. Super producer is in the building. Miss Super Producer. Are you with me?
Yeah, listen. Holla if you with me, because listen, it's hump day. And tomorrow turkey day. You know, the super producer is running.
Running like a turkey.
Listen, they want to get rid of daylight saving time. What they do is add extra day in the week. I don't care about that. I need another day. You worry about time going back.
Yeah.
Give me another day.
Give me another day.
But they need it because today and all week I've been running. Just to let you guys know, my mother is doing good. I brought her home yesterday.
Okay.
So we, in recovery and, super producer is tired. She nursing, she taking care of 3 kids and she doing all the life things. So life is life. And
life is life. For real over there.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting real over here. People's nerves is getting short.
Yeah.
I hope this turkey help with them itis and knock them on out.
Yeah, I'm about to put some gravy on it, some turkey and some gravy, and shut them up.
Right now, these people, it's a little tense over here. But everybody is like, get out my face. I'm trying to say, okay, you gotta be thankful. Get out my face. I'm thankful. Okay, child. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
I'm digging the haircut. I love it.
Listen, when you come up here, you never know what you're gonna get.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. You got to keep them on your toes. Keep them on the toes.
This is all an advertisement. The super producer is single. You might not know how I'm coming. So there's that. If you're in these comments, it's 23 of us in here today. I'm so happy to see all of you, by the way. If you're in the comments, quickly tell us good morning so we can say good morning back. And then we can get the rolling. We got, we're going to be in Baptist church today. We got an hour of power.
Hour of power. Hallelujah.
Okay, of power.
I see Miss D. Bree is in the building.
Lord have mercy. Why? Just why, Jesus? Just why?
And she already said amen. Amen, Sister Bree. Amen.
And she did. Amen, Bree. Amen. Everybody else, come on, get in these comments. Say good morning. Toy Mafia, I don't know where you are. Justin Thompson, you better wake up.
We gonna put you
out
on
of the
notice.
DFW, please. Okay,
put you on.
Get
notice.
In here. Where y'all at? And Q out of the DFW. Don't make me send you a calm because. Okay, Carrington, where are you? Listen, we need all the people of the people to get in these comments. Did you all know that when you interact in the comments, it pushes our videos up in the algorithm? So that people can start to say, oh, what's that? Let me click on that.
It helps us with the YouTube algorithm.
Welcome to the new view. This is the new view. View. Without all the
other stuff.
Hoopla, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, get in these comments. Y'all still not gonna do it. 24 of us in here. Y'all still not gonna do it. Okay, child. Listen, super producer got some.
Maybe they at work.
Yeah, I got some charity work today. I can't beg too long. I can't be like the preacher beg for you to give the offering. I
Talking about
can't.
we need $10 more.
No, I can't do it today. I can't do the "This is my Bible."
Uh-huh.
None of that today. I
Mm,
got to go. Okay.
okay.
All right. So we're gonna get started.
Yeah.
Let's hit it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
there go Carrington. See, I called him.
Carrington.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Carrington. How are
Good
you?
morning,
Thank
Carrington.
you for tuning in.
Oh, so our first story
Wait a
is
minute. I know
what?
who Dee Bree is. That's my sister-in-law.
Oh, uh-uh.
Good morning, Dee. That's hilarious.
That is
All right,
hilarious.
let's
Okay.
go. Right? Because I wasn't even looking. All right, let's go.
Um, Winners and losers in ranking of greatest pop stars of the 21st century. This is a
First of all,
short
let me say
story.
that this ad is crazy. You see how huge this thing is on the page?
Girl, they pay. They
Ain't
really
nobody buying that. Go on.
really big ads. They got ads everywhere in this article.
Look at this.
Um
Okay, thank God. Oof.
It
Okay.
says after several months in countdown, the American music magazine Billboard has announced its pick for the greatest pop stars of the 21st century.
Oh, Jesus.
They're saying Beyonce. Beyonce, she is number one, ranked as the best selling pop star in the 21st century, and Taylor Swift had to settle for number two in place. But they also mention other people that they considered ranking, and I guess in the top 10.
Do we
Rihanna
want to
made
watch
three.
this? We want to watch this video? Did you watch
This
it?
No, this is not the video.
Child. Okay.
He's doing something else. Yeah, I
Okay.
actually watched that video. It's not talking about the article, but
Okay.
anyway. So rounding up the top five that announced is previous weeks are Rihanna at 3, Drake at 4, and Lady Gaga at 5. Despite that, all female top 3 is heavy hit list with 14 male artists and bands featured compared to 11 female artists. So they were like BTS, which is a Korean band. Boy, I don't know why they were. I guess a lot of girls like them here.
K-pop is starting to get big over here.
K-pop. Have you heard of UKX Factor Group?
I have not seen them.
Well, they said UKX Factor Group One Direction at 22. So I guess it's One Direction. So,
Child.
but remember,
Okay.
that one guy from One Direction, didn't he fall off the balcony?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did.
And they said Kanye West, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, Bad Bunny, all joining Drake on the list. So just your thoughts. Do you think they're saying 21st century? So if we think about 21st century, are we talking about what years are they specifically talking about?
I'm just laughing at what you just said.
I mean, come on now.
What year? So you don't agree with the list? Is that what
You know, I guess if they were just saying 2020s, maybe. You feel me?
I mean, for me, first of all, I'm more interested in what kind of fight is going to ensue with Bayhive and the Swifties, because Swifties is 2 and Bay
And
is number 1.
Queen
Okay,
Bay.
so listen, all you Swifties, you be cool here on Beyonce's internet because
Because you don't want none of the Bay half.
they
Because
said
they said,
that Bay is first.
yeah, she's number one.
So I
She's
am
number
very
one.
interested to see what is going to ensue
what's the
between
aftermath for this
girls.
list?
Because listen, don't ever come for the Bayhive, because listen, they don't play.
Yeah,
They
they don't play.
destroy things. Okay, the
Yeah.
Swifties, they get out here and play with it. Oh my God, Tara is the best. Oh girl, don't you try and get
Oh my
into no
God.
argument with no Bayhive.
Oh my God, I'm a
They
Swiftie.
they're gonna read you for filth. Okay.
I think Summers the Swifties turned on her because of I guess she got too much involved in the election, so they're not.
I thought
Yeah.
it was maybe because she got too much involved with
That guy.
Travis Kelce from the Chiefs and
Yeah.
started to look like a football wife, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want to call it. She was very, very intrigued by being at the football games, and
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't watch a football game without the camera
Yeah.
being
I
over there. And
mean,
I'm thinking
come
to
on.
myself, child, please, okay, can you just get back on the
Enough.
field so I can see what is going on?
Enough.
Cause I don't know none of their girl songs. I don't care nothing about her. Um,
Shake it off. Shake
uh,
it off.
I
And
still
I know what to
don't.
say.
Yeah, no,
Something to say.
that's the song from that movie Sing.
Yeah, that's
That's the
that's
only
a
reason why I know that song.
mhm.
But I don't. That's the only song I know of her. Girl, please. Beyonce is international, worldwide. I'm not
Mhm.
even sure if Taylor should have been at number 2 for me.
Mhm. I
My
think they
number
ranked
two,
it. Remember, she outsold Beyonce though
yeah.
on her last tour. I think she got over $1 billion, and I
Listen,
think
let's do some realistic
Beyonce
music.
was.
Let's do some realistic music
Mhm.
listings, okay?
Mhm.
Because for me, Rihanna would have been number 2. Now, my other question is, how did Drake get up here with the women? What we doing?
Because
There's been
he's
a
pop. That should solidify he is not a rap artist, people. He's a
okay,
pop star.
child. Some people say it should solidify some other things for you all too. Don't try to come for me because I said what I said. Okay.
Don't come for
Uh,
me.
did y'all see that he recently cut his hair off? So now he has like a Caesar. He got a big old water head. He should have left his hair
Yeah,
long,
he
but
does
now
got
he's
water
got like
head.
this Caesar haircut. And did you also see that he's suing Kendrick Lamar and the record
Yes, I
label?
seen that. I seen
Um,
that.
because
Hmm.
they're saying that there was some pay to play and all of these things. I said, you know what? He
He's
sure
being so petty, right?
he sure is acting sassy.
Right? With his beep ass.
He sure is acting a little sassy for me.
Like, don't come
Cause
for me.
listen, take your L with
Kendrick.
everybody else.
Right.
Everybody else is taking their L and being quiet. And
Yeah.
even Lil Wayne said, listen,
Yeah,
Kendra, don't
stop it.
mention me in your raps. Don't wake up the beast. Now I'm trying to be cool. You
Because
got
Kendrick
it.
bodied
You
him.
okay, they gave you the Super Bowl. You go ahead and take the Super Bowl. Don't
Just
mention
take
me
it.
though. Okay. So everybody being cool, but Drake, he's over here. I don't know. He's being a little he's leaning in a little bit more to his feminine side. So, and I said what I said. I don't care. Try to come for me in these comments. I said what I said because everybody else is taking their L's. So he should just take his. If he's pop, what the heck he got to do with Kendrick Lamar? Okay, he should
Right.
ask the people. Maybe he shouldn't ask the people because I done seen some crazy comments in the last
Girl.
few days. But yeah, I think they got it right. I think Beyonce has slowly been climbing. Now we can't forget about her Destiny Child days.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
she's been climbing way longer than Taylor Swift. So I think they got it right. And like I said, I'm not gonna get into no tango with the Bayhive. Y'all got it.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce's internet all day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they got that part right. I don't know about number 2. Like I said, y'all want to go on this sales thing, um, and whatnot. Knock yourself out. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for me,
Beyonce.
This
Joe
my
Biden is asleep. Kamala
is
is at a
her.
dance party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with
You haven't
Beyonce.
seen this
hey,
Dance party with Beyonce.
hey,
Dance party with Beyonce.
hey,
Dance
hey.
party with Beyonce.
Now I like that. Okay, okay,
uh,
okay,
uh,
okay. That's what I'm gonna start playing. Child, for my haters, I'm gonna start playing that really loud in the car. Okay, you asleep. I'm at a dance party
dance
with
party with
Beyonce.
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 Ah, Beyonce. Okay, yeah. So I feel like they got number 1 right. Number 2, not so much for me. I would take Rihanna. This gonna be controversial what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I would take Ariana Grande at number 3.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Ariana. I think she's a powerhouse too.
and
But
what
I mean, if
happened
you put
to
Ariana in there, you got to put Taylor Swift in there.
no, she further down for me. What
Okay.
happened to Christina?
Christina Aguilera, that was my girl
Yeah.
back in the day.
Now I would say that she would have to be in this top 5 conversation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As far as we talking about pop and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
she would have to be in this top 5 conversation. So I would take her.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and yeah, Taylor Swift will probably be my number 5. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you on that one. Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess we moving on. Y'all get in them comments and go off, but don't listen. Don't be too crazy on Beyonce's internet here. I don't want you to run into the Bayhive.
Don't run into the Bay Half.
Okay, don't run into the Bayhive because
Mm-mm.
they don't play. Okay,
Mm-mm.
let's see.
Okay,
And
so
Q
this
out of the DFW say, I have no idea what y'all talking about. I don't listen to any of those folks, so I'll take your word for it. Okay, Q.
who
Q,
you
what do you
listening
be
to?
listening to?
Who you listening to?
Because listen, you
Q
know all
still
the
seem like
songs.
he's still listening to like let me guess, Nas.
He give me Ice Cube vibes.
Ice Cube.
He's an
Oh
Ice
yeah,
Cube.
he's
He's an
Ice
Ice
Cube.
Cube all day. He's an Ice Cube all day. And
He's
plus he's
Ice
ex-military. Most of those ex-military people be on some NWA and some Ice Cube and
NWA.
some
Yeah.
let me see what he said. Oh, he said smooth
Smooth
jazz.
jazz. Okay, excuse
Okay,
me.
well you go ahead then. Nancy Wilson. You go ahead. Nancy Wilson. Let me
He
see
in the
what
corner
Karen
playing his saxophone.
Karen said Taylor, Rihanna,
Rihanna,
Aaliyah,
Aaliyah,
and
and
TLC.
TLC. Okay.
Okay, Karen.
Okay.
Toy Mafia, what's up? You go ahead, Nancy Wilson, and who else is? Oh, Dionne Warwick.
Dionne
Come
Warwick.
on, come on.
Brian Peoples.
Oh, that's what friends are for.
Mhm.
Through good times
Mhm.
and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. Come on now. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Kevin Walker said, love Beyonce, but hate the Bayhive. Okay, Kevin, because they're going to take you to task. Okay. All right, your next story, ma'am.
Okay, next story. We got Wendy Williams. Her caregiver is saying that she is permanently incapacitated from dementia. This is an ongoing battle that she struggles since they pulled her off her show. And it says in this November 12th court filing obtained by the Post, attorney for Williams, guardian Sabrina Morrissey, I guess how you pronounce that, said that Williams 60 has become cognitively impaired, permanently disabled, and incapacitated from her dementia battle. Do you become incapacitated with dementia? I mean,
Um,
I think it's other stuff.
typically you don't become incapacitated with dementia. Typically incapacitated. Maybe she means incapacitated as far as
Doing stuff on her own.
brain, as far as memory
Brain, cognitive,
and those things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But for me, I'm not sure if I'm believing this. There's so much going on around her estate and money, and so many people, her family members, is a money grab and
Right. Right. One thing I do want to mention in this article, they said she was diagnosed with aggressive form of aphasia and frontal temporal dementia. This is the same medical condition Bruce Willis is battling. But why is hers more aggressive? I think there's been rumors of Wendy Williams, her excessive drug use, I guess.
That's what I was about to
back in the
say.
day.
It's
So,
probably more so due to the maybe cocaine use.
yeah.
If there was some of that, and maybe ecstasy pills. What people don't realize, you're out here doing all these drugs saying you're young. This is what's going to happen to you when you get old. Because these drugs, and even these illegal drugs, have side effects. They have things that are definitely going to affect you as you get older. Let me see what Q said. Man, that's so sad. It's a slippery slope because you just repeat, forget, and not do the basic things to take care of yourself. It sucks. It definitely does.
It does.
Like I said, any drug, whether it be a pharmaceutical drug or a non-pharmaceutical drug, has side effects. So the long-term effects, while you're having fun now and you're enjoying your life, as people say, oh, I'm gonna live my best life. Go ahead, girl, because when you're 50, you ain't even gonna know what life
what
you
a
live.
best life is.
So go right ahead.
Ride your brains and all kinds of stuff.
I mean, just early dementia. We have to know that some people are predisposed to dementia too, because it's in their family. So why exacerbate that or bring it on faster by doing drugs? You have to start preserving your body at some point. So I think that this probably was due to that. But also maybe due to the stress of having to take care of all these people around her, too.
And then I'm pretty sure her husband having a baby off on her, and then trying to actually take, from her financially, it probably exacerbated the problem.
Well, some people also might say that this is karma for her, because she's talked about a lot of people. She's, came for a lot of people. So some people may be thinking, well, this is karma coming back for her, because some of the things she did was very cruel, talking about people.
Yeah, she was cruel.
Yes, she was very ruthless, because she wanted to be famous. In my opinion, she wanted to be famous, and she did not have any
Remorse,
rules, any
or
type
integrity
of to how she was going to do it.
Yeah.
When she lost her DJing job, that was what set it off. I feel like, her, okay, well, I'm just going to take everything I know and blab it, and yeah, that's going to be me. I'm going to be the gossip queen, and it don't matter who I hurt, because I want to get to a certain level. Or, sometimes people feel like, well, I was hurt too. Listen, Q, karma don't have a menu. You get served what you deserve. Okay? Don't ever forget that. So for you people out there thinking, I got her, this, that, and third. Okay, child. When that table turn, just sit down and eat your meal. That's all I can tell you. Sit down and eat your meal. Yeah. What is happening with her son? Don't she have a son?
She does. She has a grown son.
And what is happening with him? Because I never hear anything about. I've heard, isn't that the niece or something?
Yeah, that has her conservativeship,
which is crazy to me. Because if she have a grown son, how the niece become conservative and not the son?
But I don't think he's grown. I think he's still kind of young. Let me see.
I need to know about that situation, because this niece, she is running, from what I understand, she is running the finances into the ground. So
he's 24.
Right. So he's
old enough,
Right. That's why I feel like.
But look. So he's not that savvy. They said, I'm reading on this article. He racked up over $100,000 in Uber Eats orders. Boy, if you don't get in that
Oh my
house and
God.
cook you
No,
some
but
food.
listen. You gotta look at
Look, in 2022 he was evicted over unpaid rent,
but look at his
$70,000.
parents though. You can't tell the man cook food when he probably never seen either one of
His
his parents
parents,
cook
yeah,
food
his parents.
or anything of that nature. So you can't necessarily be mad at him for not cooking food because he actually don't know how.
I mean,
And I know I'm laughing,
he
but
need to try.
some things I can't understand because okay, let's talk about this. People blame they say, well, my childhood, well, child, you in adulthood now. So what you gonna do about it? Are you gonna go out there? Like he could have took a whole bunch of cooking classes. He could have just changed the narrative. I don't understand people that just sit in that just say, oh well, growing up, I didn't do this. Okay, child. You in adulthood now.
He grew up with Wendy Williams. He probably got everything he wanted. So he don't have a drive. He ain't never been hungry before. So
Well, he
usually
finna be
kids
hungry
from
now
the
because if
hood,
this
they
he
they
finna be
you know
hungry now. Because if this
mhm,
niece, if she's incapacitated to the point where they're saying she cannot make decisions for herself,
mhm,
and this niece is making all the decisions, um, yeah, he gonna be hungry
mhm.
because I see her not treating him properly or whatever. But I also see the husband trying to get into some sort of uh, court battle with her about this estate. And are they still married? Did they get divorced
No,
finally?
they divorced. I for some reason thought he married that girl.
Child.
What's his name?
Mm-mm-mm.
Kevin Hunt or what's his
Yes, Cameron. At one point, she did have Diddy on her show. They wasn't they close friends.
Yeah, I'm not for sure.
Yeah, I thought but she has really crossed a lot of people, in her lifetime as far as putting out things about them. And at one point, Wendy Williams was like the gospel. Like if she said something on her show, people believed it. Like that's what it was. Um,
Uh,
so
they said back in 2020, Kevin Hunter, which is Wendy Williams' ex-husband, bought Serena, that's the girl who had the baby, a ring, $80,000, but I don't know if they actually got married.
he need money.
Williams,
He better
oh
take it
yeah,
big.
yeah. So,
He
I
need
think
money. He better take it big.
it was stopping him because he was going in for alimony support, right?
Mm.
He demanded back in 2024, October 2024, he demanded um, a settlement, and it was I guess they actually ruled in his favor, a $48 million settlement, but they overturned it.
Mm. He thought he had one. Then the judge said, "Psych." That's but like I said,
And oh yeah, and
karma,
he was
karma
ordered to
comes.
pay $112,000 back in alimony child support or
That
alimony
is
support.
hilarious. Because look at you, sir. Look at what you did to this woman. You didn't have to cheat. All you had to do was leave, but that wasn't good enough. So look at you. And maybe if he had did things correctly, he would have got, you know, whatever he had asked for. But he couldn't do right. Like
He
this
was
cracks
wrong.
me up, especially the people who don't do other people right, and then they're acting like they're owed
Like, oh,
something.
I'm so innocent. You owe me this. I was
Yes.
there for you from the beginning. Like,
Wait a minute. Don't pay attention to the side chick over there.
yeah, you had a whole baby.
I was there for you.
I
Don't
was
don't
there
pay
for
attention
you.
to her. Don't look at her. Like that's weird to me. Like, sir, you done had ample time to go get you a job. Stop messing with this lady's estate, and don't try to manipulate your son either. Because once they can't get what they want directly,
Yeah,
they're
they
gonna
try to go through the
indirectly try to
sun. Yeah.
get it.
Hmm.
So yeah. this is going to be interesting to see play out. So many people have passed away from my childhood. It is insane.
That's crazy.
And so I don't know that what we're seeing is the changing of the guard, because I don't see any guard to change to. Like, you are just looking for, like, for me, child, I'm gonna really have heart palpitations if something happens to Lester Holt, because news wise, he was the first black man after Walter Cronkite. Walter Cronkite was not black, but Walter Cronkite was the newsman. I listened to him every night as a kid. But then came Lester Holt on the scene. And he was like, for me, he was like black news. And when he sit up there at that desk and I like Lester Holt. This is Lester Holt reporting. And he would do them interviews and everything. And he would he had his glasses hanging off his hand like this and talk to the person. He'd be like, He asked another question. He'll point at them with the glasses. I'd be like, oh, you better answer. You better answer honestly. Because he know when he point them glasses. Child. So, I don't know that we have another Lester Holt. I'm looking for another James Earl Jones of this time. And I'm not seeing it.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
The next story that we have.
Dr. Umar Johnson will be
because
playing.
Absolutely not. He is not
Coming to America 3.
Absolutely not. I will take David Banner first.
The king of Zamunda.
I will take David Banner first over the fake woke whatever that got all that money to make a school and didn't even open it. Sir, please.
He's blaming the contractors.
Child. He blaming everybody but the person who should be blamed. The person with that tie-dye African shirt on, fake African shirt on. That's who you should be blaming. I'll take David Banner first.
David Banner, that's my guy.
Okay, like and he's fine. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he's a nice chocolate
My
man.
God. Woof, when the Lord made him. Oh, I shimmered upon that. Do you know he cut his goatee off?
Oh,
he looked 20 years younger.
Really? I gotta go see him.
Yeah.
Does he look? I like his goatee though.
I loved his goatee because it was turning gray and everything.
Yeah, it was like that salt and pepper beard.
20 years younger.
Yeah, black don't crack.
Okay, listen, I will take. The Black Committee elects David Banner. Okay, Dr. Umar, go over there where the fake pastors at. You go.
Dr. Umar.
You go over
he
there.
Telling everybody.
Go over there to the disgraced pastors corner.
Don't have
Jimmy Swaggart, Jim Baker. You can go right over there. Eddie Long. You can go right over there in that category with me. For me.
Bishop Eddie Long.
Okay, Creflo Dollar. The best nation is donation.
Right.
Yeah, you can go right over there. But anyway, that's y'all people. Get in these comments and go off. I know it's gonna be some comments left after this.
Oh
live
yeah,
about what I'm saying. But listen, go ahead if you want to, because Super Producer got time today.
It's called Unpopular Opinion. That's what.
Listen, I got time today, honey. We'll go back and forth all day. I got a little bit of time.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, so I'm just looking. I'm looking for the next Wendy Williams. I feel like people thought it was going to be Angela Lee.
She don't got enough spunk. She be too scary.
She is so boring.
Angela Yee, she don't got enough spunk because they be challenging her.
Will you please give the lady the word? Will you please give the lady the word that she deserves? She's so boring. You said she don't got enough spunk. It's the same thing. She boring.
I'm just trying to be nice.
Okay, no. Listen. We one day away from Thanksgiving. I'm not. Next thing you know, we're gonna be at Christmas. I refuse to go into 2025 lying. We ain't doing it. We're not doing it. She boring. So it's not her. Like, who Let's talk about this for a minute. Y'all get in these
I
comments.
don't know.
Who do y'all think is the next Wendy Williams?
I don't know.
And
Maybe
I
Jess
don't
with the
feel like it have
mess.
to be. I don't feel like who.
Jess with the mess. Jess hilarious. Okay. What's wrong with my nomination? First you didn't like Dr. Umar, now you don't like Jess with the mess.
That's that last part you said. And then when the mess come back to her, then she's all sensitive and upset, which is crazy to me.
Though,
you
right?
can dish out the mess, but you can't take it.
She can't.
I don't like that. One thing about Wendy Williams, if she dish
knew
out
how
some
to
gossip, she just gonna,
it.
how you doing?
She knew how to
She
take
just
it.
gonna get in her seat and she gonna
And
say,
yeah. And you could be on her show posturing up to her. She'd be like, how you doing?
Okay. She even gonna put herself up on the screen and be like, this is what they had to say about me. But how you doing?
She was there for the smoke.
Right. But she gonna say, after she said this is what they had to say about, she gonna get up there in her seat and say, but how you doing? Because I'm right here, you not. I'm just saying. So somebody said maybe Tyra Banks.
I don't know. I don't see her out, talking.
And she's another one. She's another one that can dish it but can't take it. She is another one. Because when them models came out and started talking about how cruel and ugly she was, then she started saying, you haven't seen.
I didn't see that one. I didn't get it all into American's Top Model after that one. Or the first and second season. After that, I stopped watching it.
I absolutely loved that whole entire thing. I watched even when they changed it. I liked it better when they took Tyra off the show and they had the two other hosts. I don't like Janice Dickinson, but they had another young girl. I watched it there. I've watched every season, and if it was to come on now, I'll watch it again. Because she has really propelled a lot of models. Yaya went from being a model to an actress, which really blew her career up.
Ava Marcel, she catapulted her career. To Tara, I think her name was Tara Williams. She was
the plus size. She was the plus size model. So she has absolutely propelled so many people. No, I don't think. I haven't seen any woman with thick enough skin to get up there and be Wendy Williams.
Oh, you know what? I got one for you.
Let me see.
And you probably like her. She has a court. She's a judge on the court now. At the court, she has her own show. And
who is she?
She's a comedian.
You talking about Miss Pat?
Miss Pat, yeah.
You talking about Miss Pat? Okay, now we getting somewhere. Miss Pat
she be lighting people up.
Miss Pat. Carrington says Sonny Anderson. Sonny Anderson is too busy over there cooning with the people on Food Network. She is not representation of Black culture to me. Because every time I like Sonny Anderson, but you
that's
always
not her lane anyway.
But you always got to be a Bobby Flay still. I mean, it ain't no Black chefs that you can give as much time as you give Bobby Flay.
Okay, so I haven't watched the Food Network, but Sonny Anderson, didn't she start off in like real estate or something?
I don't know what she started off as, to be honest with you.
I thought that's what she started off, like real estate. Then she's morphed over to, this food stuff. And I'm like, okay.
I don't know. Let me tell y'all who my vote is going to, since we are coming down to it.
Okay.
My vote is going to Lanithia Nene Leakes.
Okay, that's a good one. I agree with that one.
Okay, baby.
Nene, she changed her face too much.
But she looking like Wendy Williams, though.
She looked better than Wendy Williams.
I'm just saying, she's looking like her as far as, that persona.
And
And
I like Nene Leakes because she's a good businesswoman. I mean, her
listen,
clothing line took off.
I mean, she might not have the best parenting skills because them children, they
Yeah,
giving her a run for their money.
yeah, they give it
But
her.
let me tell you one thing I love about her.
Okay.
I said what I said. And she has very tough skin.
Yeah, she has
She
thick
don't
skin. She don't let it
like
bother
I could
her
see her sitting in that chair
with
as
her
Wendy
face.
Williams and saying,
With her face.
"How you doing, darling?" I can see her doing it. And I feel
Okay,
like she would be great at it.
I think that would be a great one. And she's
I
very entertaining.
Listen, I
too.
would tune in every day. And listen, I would record it on the days that we live. And every day that I'm not, baby, I'll be in front of that TV.
Yeah,
looking.
when she first started off Atlanta Housewives, I used to think like, oh, she's so mean. But then as it progressed, I'm like, oh, she's not mean. She's just, giving them what they giving her.
And listen, she's had some classic moments
Mhm.
that she has not taken back. She stands 10 toes down in the mess. And for me, that is a Wendy Williams attribute.
Carrington said Yana Van Zant.
Oh no, she's
Yana probably be trying to pray over people.
I'm dead. You're supposed to be the peacemaker. We looking for a troublemaker, not a peacemaker.
No. Eat your food.
Uh,
We'll
yo,
talk later. Bye.
I love this. See, this how you keep it real. This how you know we real people.
Right.
Ain't no.
Interrupt my show talking about can I have some
Listen,
candy?
my kids be coming in. You just. She in the closet. See, I'm not in the closet. So my door is way down there. So my kids, when they come stick their head in, you can't see them.
You can't
But if
even
they
see.
stick their head in today, I'm saying, get your own breakfast.
Girl, I already cooked breakfast. I put it in the air fryer. They know how to take it out and all that. So actually, they know how to put it in the air fryer.
I was running this morning. Super producer's tired. I need to catch up on some sleep that I'm never gonna find. Let me see.
Oh my goodness.
She always carried the wisdom out of the group. Yeah, I think
she
it was
did.
because
She did.
a lot of the things that she'd been through, she started out as
based
a
off her
stripper.
experience.
She was a single mom, and she was a stripper, and she's not been she's been honest about that, so you can't hold that over her head, and she really don't care about it. And then she married Greg, and she was able to step her status up. And then she got on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she began to do what the other ones didn't. She began to diversify herself with businesses, with people. She began to connect herself with more famous people. And this is where she's at now. And I feel like, listen, stop playing with Diddy. Bravo. If you listening and watching us, Fox Soul, if you listening and watching us, stop playing. Black Star Network, stop playing with Nene. Give her.
I think she's past the Atlanta Housewives thing. I think she should just be done with that. I think she's more elevated than that.
I feel like they should just. Jennifer Hudson has a talk show now. Candy Burns is about to get one. Please stop playing with the people. Ain't nobody gonna watch Candy. Y'all need to stop. That thing gonna last 6 episodes. Ain't nobody watching that because people really are not liking Mama Joyce. She tried to drag Mama Joyce everywhere she go, and people don't like her.
They don't really feel her
because she's not like a loving mother.
likable person.
Yeah, and so yeah, I'm not feeling the plastic surgery either. Q. I'm not feeling the plastic surgery. I don't feel like she had to do that. I feel like she was a beautiful woman. She wanted to
you know what? Monday show, I showed the plastic surgery because I had a
I saw it.
You saw it.
And I don't feel like she needed that. I feel like she wanted to lose weight. I thought
she was a nice looking lady.
I feel like she wanted to lose weight. She did that and she looked great. I feel like she, always had her hair done. She was she had some questionable wigs, but she elevated the stylist as she went up. So I feel like she's always nice dressing, nice looking. And I didn't feel like she needed the plastic surgery. But I feel like stop playing with Lanithia Leaks and give her a talk show, because
Yeah,
baby,
I
the
think
way
she would
people
be
would
great.
tune in, and she's definitely now hooked into the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she definitely will be sitting in that seat and saying, "You didn't hear it from me," but
Mm-hmm.
like I would tune in for that. You can't tell me getting these comments if you would tune in to a show, to a talk show with Nene as the host, or a
Yeah, I think
gossip show.
she would be great on
Man,
that. Yeah.
that would be. They need to stop playing with her. Andy, stop blocking Nene, because we know it's you. Stop it.
Who is
You
Andy?
know,
Oh yeah, Andy Cohen or whatever his name
yeah.
is. Yeah.
Stop blocking Nene, because you mad, and you know that if she get a show, she gonna be way bigger than you. It's gonna be way bigger than Watch What Happens. I'm just saying, because she's a force. Okay, so then, listen, we moving. I want to revisit something because I wasn't here for it on Monday. Okay, so I think it's this.
Oh, TD Jakes.
Monday, you talked about the Bishop TD Jakes medical emergency.
Yes.
Let's get into this. Do y'all want to hear my thoughts? Y'all want to know what I know? Because I feel like I'm finna fill y'all in. Okay, because y'all know this right here is my name. He said, "Oh, I got one. Chawanne is super producer." Okay. Guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed.
Y'all gonna find out. We already in the network. No.
Okay. You say, hell, this needs to replace the View. Okay, y'all go on over there and send this to Fox. So y'all tag whoever y'all want to tag. Get us up in there. The more people tag, the more people refer, they're going to start looking at us. Yeah. Fox Soul. Or if you will, who we want? Bravo,
yeah.
But they say it got to be the right deal. Don't come over here and don't mess, because my agent is a beast. Okay, so don't come over here and don't mess. Yeah. But do y'all get in these comments and let me know if you want to know what the super producer have to say about this TD Jakes thing. Because I absolutely probably have something to tell you that you don't know.
Okay, yeah, we want to hear.
Chawanne, like, yeah, girl, stop.
Come on now.
This crazy.
Don't be revving us up for nothing.
Okay, first of all, my sister-in-law is in the comments, so I want to apologize to you, first of all, sister-in-law, because you're not gonna like what I'm about to say, but you know, we family go through stuff. We'll get through it. Okay. And this is for anybody else who is a TD Jakes supporter. This view and opinion is that of the super producer and not that of this platform. And listen, I want all the smoke. Okay, so if you want to get in these comments and go off, or to the replay viewers, hello, how are you? If you want to leave a comment, super producer is on vacation for the rest of the week, and I absolutely have time. Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, so this is the article that I think you used, and it was Bishop TD Jakes stable after medical emergency during sermon. I don't know the feedback or anything, because I think I left the show while you was talking about plastic surgery.
I had one bad comment. Well, it went. You could tell they was kind of upset about what I said, but.
What did you say? Tell me.
I just said I just said it was an eerie statement before he went off in these, this.
And what was the statement? Let me know.
He said something like, rest and take me now, rest in peace. Something like that. It was a biblical verse. You guys put it in the chat. I have to find it, but it was a real eerie statement. Let me go in peace, or some crazy stuff like that. But
okay, child, wait a minute, man. Let me bring this up. Because it's gonna be some mad folks in here, and I'm kind of sorry, but I'm not sorry because we need to stop. We need to stop with all of these uh, false narratives, and we just need to tell the truth.
He said,
First of
my
all,
strength, I'm sorry, my
okay,
strength, my Redeemer, let him go in peace. And that's what he said before he, had this medical emergency.
okay. So let me tell you one thing that the super producer don't have time for in 2025, and that's mess and lies and this church as it stands right now. There have been so many narratives spun after this. So if you've been paying attention to social media, after this happened, there was a whole bunch of people in the church and a whole bunch of gospel artists sharing and saying, this is what they're not saying, and this is what they didn't show, where he was talking about his wife and how he loved his wife, and you need a strong woman behind you, and all of those things. Listen to what I said.
Mm-hmm.
He said, he said before he went into this medical emergency, you need a strong woman
Mm-hmm.
behind you, praying for you,
Mm-hmm.
accepting you,
Mm-hmm.
and being with you, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, and then he went into the medical emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Finna show y'all something. Child, y'all need to stop what y'all miss. This right here. Bishop T.D. Jakes filed a lawsuit against his accuser, Dwayne Youngblood, Friday before
Before the medical emergency?
before the medical emergency. Now, if you have not been following this, which I see that you all have not,
No, because
that
this is
that I
new.
just put up was Larry Reed Live. What you need to do is go to Larry Reed Live's YouTube page and watch part 1 and part 2 of Dwayne Youngblood's interview. He names T.D. Jakes as his SA abuser. He names so many big pastoral names in this account, in his account. Some of them even came into the comments and said that he was not lying.
Dwayne Youngblood was not lying.
That's, I said he
Mm-hmm.
named a lot of big pastoral people who knew that this happened. And at the time that it happened, they knew. They came into the comments and said he was not lying
Okay.
about him saying that T.D. Jakes was trying to groom him and was his SA abuser, which Dwayne Youngblood ended up turning into an abuser himself because he was abused and he ended up going to prison for it. Then he ended up going back to prison for violating his parole. You need to watch both of those interviews so that you can get the full entire story. Now, do it make sense that he would say, you need a strong woman behind you? That's the first thing. The second thing is, how convenient that you have a medical emergency, right? Which would remove you from the pulpit without staining the church. So people would still follow the church and be members of the church and send their money and participate because you have had a medical emergency, allegedly. I ain't gonna say he didn't, but it's just convenient the timing of all of these things and how they're gonna sit you down without you having to explain or say anything about these accusations.
I got a question. So when did Youngblood accuse
Now
T.D. Jakes?
this has been something that the Christian community has known, but he came out formally and publicly. It was 3 weeks ago now. If you
Okay.
go to
That guy's page.
to
What
Larry
you were
Reed Live's
saying.
page. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up his YouTube page.
Okay.
But how convenient is that though? How that's how you do that. You have a medical emergency in the pulpit. They pull you out. People are like, "Oh my God, TD Jakes had medical emergency." It takes the light off of all
That
this
other
other
stuff.
stuff that's going on in the background. The church is not staying, so the church is still going to carry on. People still going to come, blah, 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 blah. And so I'm going to show you all the page because I don't want you to be like super producer up here. I'm going to bring it up. But this is what has been going on in the background. And for me, I don't know. There's rumors in the background that TD Jakes has paid off some people. Other people he's talked to and has been able to smooth things over. This is the YouTube page that you need to go to. You go to the lives, and here they are. This right here is part 1. And then this is part 2. And you need to watch both parts. And he names names. Watch it with the live comments, because then you need to watch the comment section.
I gotta watch that Roland Martin one.
Yeah, you need to go
something
watch
named
all of
Roland
his
Martin.
stuff, because he it absolutely brings a different perspective, church perspective, to a lot of hot topics too. But yeah, so very interesting, just the timing. And especially with all of the controversy. Now, he's not the first pastor to have a medical emergency in the pulpit. Marvin Winans has had a medical emergency in the pulpit. There has been a whole bunch of Kojic pastors before them too. And a lot of them ended up in the pastors actually passing away in the pulpit. Yeah, so please, Super Producer is not going into 2025 playing with y'all. I don't play with God. I'm not going to play with y'all. And I think that this is a convenient timing of this. And like I said, I'm not going to say that the medical emergency didn't happen. It did, just from the weight of all of these things going on, Diddy allegations. Now, this man has actually come out and said your name. Now, like I told y'all, allegedly in the background, there has been lots of people trying to come forward. Matter of fact,
accusing TD Jakes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's another young man. His name is Manasseh. He has a Instagram page, and he came out and said that TD Jakes.
Maybe we need to do our research and have a TD Jakes special.
Oh, and we definitely can, because Super Producer coming with the receipts and the tea, as always. Because that's my, because I grew up in the church, I follow everything over there. So there's lots of things going on over there. But like I said, go off in these comments, because the Super Producer got receipts for everything she's talking about. I just showed you the receipt. And then he went and filed the case. I even have the case number if you would like that. And maybe we'll bring up the case and read the case and see what is being said. But my thing is, sir, you should have left this alone, because the amount of people that are going to be subpoenaed for this case that might not turn out in your favor.
They better call Tony Bugsby. They in Houston.
Child, he facing his own assault.
Sonny, how you gonna
Tony
be
said,
a lawyer and
I got enough smoke.
represent and now he getting sued.
Tony said, I got enough smoke. I can't be taking on no holy smoke.
Mm-mm.
I can't be taking on the holy smoke. But I just think it's convenient, the timing. I would say with all of the pastors that we've had coming to their pulpit and have to apologize to the congregation, I feel like he said he ain't doing it. Then, okay, so this man has a medical emergency in the pulpit, right?
Mm.
Then his daughter, Sarah, and her husband, Torre, I think his name is Torre, comes on Instagram and says, oh, Bishop is doing fine. He's up. He's walking around. We trying to get him to sit down. Didn't they say this man had a stroke? Now, how is he up walking around? Y'all can't get him to sit down. I'm confusion, friend. I'm a whole confusion. I don't know. This is not sounding right.
He might be dead.
But he's not. If you're telling me he's up, he's walking around, how is he up walking around all of a sudden after we saw him almost slump over?
Yeah, Q out of DFW, they lying.
Okay, Q. Listen, I like this. What Carrington said right here, child. Unlike Tiffany here, your super producer Chawanne come armed with the receipts, and we do.
We ain't showing blank paper. So.
Okay, we ain't doing this. And I got them.
I got the receipts. Right. You can't even read it. Can I get a copy, please?
Okay, and I got them.
I'll send it to you. No, you didn't. No, you ain't.
Like, child, can I see
They're
them?
lying.
Right, you having them is that helping me because I can't even see them.
Right.
So how the man looked like he was having a whole stroke, and now
it looked like he had a stroke.
You getting up here on Beyonce's internet and telling us that
Beyonce.
you getting up here on Beyonce? They already said it. They said she's number one.
Mm-hmm.
You getting up here on Beyonce's internet and Al Gore's internet and telling us that he's walking around? Shouldn't he still be in the hospital being monitored? Y'all need to start letting people write y'all's responses, because absolutely that was not the thing to do, but you did it. And for me, okay, being part of the medical field, a man his age is definitely not going to be walking around. He's not even going to be at the hospital because they're going to keep him for observation.
They're going to keep
because of his age.
Yeah.
And you just got up here. You know what? I'm going to bring it up because I don't want y'all to sit up here and be like, oh, super producer, she just mad at the church community. No, I'm not, y'all. I ain't no hater like that.
Girl, you come for the church people. They going to be talking about Satan, the Lord, and I rebuke you.
I don't care who they could talk about, whoever they want to. They could take it up with Al Gore and Beyonce. I ain't got nothing on.
You said,
I'm just telling you. This is Al Gore and Beyonce's internet. And I don't care. They could take it up with them. I'm not doing it. Hold on, let me find it. Here you go, right here. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get this. See, y'all know, super producer, she don't sleep too much. That's why I be asking for an extra day. Because I goes to work for you, so that we can have interesting conversations. And look at this. Okay, let me put it up on the screen. This is Bishop Jakes, and
that's his daughter.
This Sarah. This is Sarah. Yeah. I'm not logging in. I don't want to log in on here. Hold on.
Let me see if I can find. Let me see.
Cause it's not hooked to mine. Cause I'm running out of Chrome today.
Okay.
And so
it's Sarah Jakes, right?
Sarah Jakes Roberts. Okay. And you want the one You see this one? You want this one right here. I mean, I could bring it up
Okay.
on my export. You see, you want this one
Yeah.
right here.
Okay.
Okay. You got it?
Hey, family.
Hey,
I know that today's been an interesting day for us,
it's been a tough day.
but we didn't want to lay down without giving you all an update about how everything is going with Bishop. We want to thank you, first of all, for your prayers, your support, your concern. It's truly been a blessing.
Yeah, we felt those prayers. Obviously, today could have been a tragic day, but it wasn't. By the mercy of God, by the grace of God, Bishop is doing well. He's recovering well. He's under medical care. He's strong. We're trying to get him to sit down. He's the strong bishop that we know. But we really can't thank you enough for your prayers, for your intercession, for all your kind words, and keep it up. People are asking, what can we do? Keep praying.
Child, I'm not gonna let you sit up here and lie to the people. No more. Don't. I mean, you could pray if you want to, but did you hear what he said? Absolutely explain it, make it make sense to me how. But okay, go off in the comments, because super producer always gonna come with the receipts. Go off. And baby, I've had a lot of people go off on me because I said what I said. Now y'all gonna sit in these comments here and act like y'all didn't see that man's interview about the essay accusation against TD Jakes. I said that I don't wish any ill on this man. I pray that he does get well. I pray his health improves, but I'm not going to sit up here and ignore and lie, because listen, God is doing what he's supposed to do. He's handling his business.
I have a question, but why would they lie like that? I don't understand. What's the whole purpose of them lying?
When you're trying to cover up something and you're caught off guard, what do? You just start saying anything because you're panicking on the inside is what you're doing. You're panicking because why did they even have to come out and make a statement? They should have just left.
What I said.
They should have just left it at the written statement. They should have just left it at the written statement that the church put out, right? Okay. The Q. This is what when you trying to put things in place and get people placed because you know what's coming, because you know the storm that's coming, you're gonna mess up because you already lied to the people. These are the conversations in the Black community that we need to start having, the real conversations, the conversations that we know that pastors groom people. We know that these things take place. These are the conversations that we need to start having. Because listen, if it happened in the Catholic Church with the priests, the Black church ain't immune. What the heck? Yeah, we're finna have a conversation. We're finna have it.
Q mentioned another thing, which I agree with, because this is like almost they orchestrated this whole plan,
What did I say? I said, when you're trying to put things in place, but you need the church to stay the church. You need people to still continue to come, support, send their money, give their money, because it sustains your family, right? So you've got to figure out how to move the piece out of the way without harming what you need. And so this is what has been taking place. Let me see this. Doesn't one side of the body go completely numb during a stroke? And it does. And he would be in the hospital overnight, probably for several days because of his age. Right now, when the old elderly are going into the hospital, they're not letting them out. They are monitoring them at least overnight. Because my mom was just in the hospital for a procedure that people typically go home the same day for. But because of her age, they kept her overnight, and they told us this ahead of time. I think TD thought Diddy was getting out and created so much anxiety. He had a panic attack, maybe. God is doing his job, and why did they have to lie? Oh, okay. Okay, listen, I need to go tell y'all this comment. I'm going to read to y'all the comment that I made that sent this post into a tizzy. Now this, yeah, okay. Diddy was laundering money from TV. Yeah, you never know. Allegedly, you don't never know. Let me go read this comment that I made on this post. Whenever
On this,
on a
you
post,
talking about? Okay, just on the post.
yeah,
Okay.
it was about this TD Jakes medical emergency, and I've had several people to but I actually made this comment on a post. I said, I pray that Jakes is okay, but I'm not going to sit in these comments and act like we didn't hear that man on Larry Reid's interview say what Jakes did. I don't believe it for 1 minute. This man has so many allegations on him. This is a ploy to have the church keep its reputation and money coming in, but remove him because he is guilty as sin. Y'all pray what you want and make all the excuses you want. But God's word never lies. Your sin will find you out. And when it does, there is payment that is due. I pray we stop lying to ourselves to keep an image. I pray the truth we know does indeed set us free. My prayer is for all the victims of grooming in these churches, seen and unseen. I pray for them, and God can handle the groomers as he is clearly doing. Chat. Okay? And I said what I said. Okay? Because we have to stop acting like these things don't occur in the church, because they do. There are so many people out there suffering in silence. Look at this whole Bishop Eddie Long thing that came out with these young men. If y'all ever have seen those interviews with those young men and how they remained silent and felt like they had to do so, but they were suffering. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Go off in these comments. We need to stop, and we need to start protecting people, and we need to start putting people in their proper place. Stop putting these pastors way up here. We don't have to have a pastor to be able to talk to God. You could talk to God for yourself. You don't need a go-between. That is the reason why Jesus died on the cross, because you don't need a go-between. You could talk to him yourself. Okay? Go off. Okay? One doesn't recover out the gate. My Uncle Roy had a stroke and died almost a year afterwards. So there's no way in hell that Jake's just, recover from a stroke. Okay. Now, people with a medical background and people that have experienced these things, they sitting there knowing. Like Kat said, 2024, this is the year of exposure. There is God's side, and then there's everybody else, that part. I'm finna be on God's side, because guess what? The way he is winning is unmatched at this point. Okay. Chawanne, what are you looking at? Because you are very intently looking at the screen.
Oh no, I had to find out if TD Jake's sons, like where they were at. But I did find
one of his sons, he wasn't in good relationship with
his dad, right? With his,
one of
you
them
talking about Jermaine?
Yeah, but he has another son.
Mm-hmm.
He has another son, who I think was like doing some experimental with his sexuality.
Yeah, I think isn't that Jermaine?
He had two sons.
Okay,
if y'all
I'm
don't
talking
know.
about the other. I forget what the other kid's name.
Yeah,
or he's not a kid; he's a grown man.
Yeah, he's a grown man, but and he they just now have got back in communication and things like that. This is a whole story. This is a whole interesting thing, and you're right. Maybe we need to do it, because this right here, this is my lane all day. Let me see what Justin said. Weinstein sure was looking pitiful for his court dates too, with his walker and everything, a ploy for sympathy.
And they let him out.
I think
Harvey
so.
Weinstein, yeah.
What did Jermaine pass from and when? Do you have it up, Chawanne?
Yeah.
False
let me see.
prophets and false teachers starts with these mega churches. It's a whole money grab. Okay, because Creflo Dollar got a whole private jet. Anywho, not saying that you shouldn't live the good life. Now you shouldn't if you telling people come to Jesus and you looking like a ragamuffin. I don't know if I'm coming to Jesus. But I feel like God wants us to be in good health and prosper. He says that in his word. So I believe that. I don't believe that you should be destitute. You have to be destitute to bring the word of God or anything like that. But excess, not me. That's having a whole jet is insane. But I feel like you should have a nice home, a nice car. Yeah, all those things you should have. Okay, go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
I'm not. It's not coming up. Which kid?
I'll find it and we'll talk about it next time. Okay, because I'll reach out to my powers that be my collaborative partners, and I'll bring y'all the tea. If
Oh no, this is Cameron. Cameron died of a tragic accident in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't Jermaine, and the other kid is still alive.
I know one of them, but yeah, I think there was a whole story. I'm gonna look that. I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, it was a tragic car accident.
We'll get that together.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, our last topic, and we out of here. Copy. But that was interesting to me. I wanted to bring that out. I wanted you all to know about that. So that Super Producer always going to bring a different perspective to the conversation. And all right, let's go. All right. This is our last topic. Even dead, you're not immune to future lawsuits. That's funny.
Because
the sacrifice of some kind of these elites, just my opinion. Child.
Yeah.
Eddie Long is being sued posthumously too. His son is the one that is suffering behind all of this, because he still has the stigma on him, even though he didn't have anything to do with it. Absolutely, he is having to field questions, that he may not even have the answers to. Oh my God, so many pop-ups, child. Please. No, let me just tell these people where I'm from. I'm just going to pick any state because I ain't got time. Okay. P. Diddy denied bail as judge refuses wild private island request. This man is coming up with so many ways. Sean Diddy Combs will remain in jail after a judge denied his latest bail request, which included a proposal to be confined to a private island or lavish Upper East Side home. Not lavish.
What else is gonna be? He a billionaire.
Child, you better get your tail in so.
Anyway. In this 5x9 sale.
Okay, a judge has decreed that Sean P. Diddy Combs will continue to be incarcerated following his recent bid for bail. The hip-hop mogul propositioned U.S. District Judge Aaron Subramaniam, Lord have mercy, with a plan to exchange his prison cell for confinement on a private island while awaiting trial. An idea swiftly dismissed by the judge with a firm that's not going to work.
A firm no.
Okay.
Oh.
His legal team pressed on with an alternative proposal to restrict him to his opulent dwelling in the Upper East Side. Why they gotta be using words like that? New York City, with round-the-clock surveillance and removed internet privileges, using his phone solely for communication with his lawyers. Well, they already proved that he's contacting people through other people, so that's dumb. I don't know why he thought that they was going to say yes to that. The argument made was that such conditions would be substantially more restrictive than actual imprisonment. And tell me,
No, shut up, fool. He
because
sounds stupid.
this dude gonna be eating good, sleeping good.
He sounds stupid.
None of that he should be doing right now.
You know, Damian Williams, he quit, the prosecutor. Exactly.
Why?
They didn't really get into detail, but they said he's not prosecuting Diddy anymore.
Wow.
So that's
I
I don't know if it was a forced quit or what, but he said, it says he resigns. He will he will resign in December.
Wow. Maybe he was already preparing to resign and go somewhere else. We'll just have to follow it. I think he's going somewhere else for more money because now he can. And listen, y'all, what if he's leaving because he know some dirty plea agreement is about to come down because President-elect Trump may have said that he might pardon Diddy?
Oh no, that's outrageous.
Oh no, that's not outrageous at all.
Because
we know that Donald Trump
he's not going to pardon Diddy. He's not going to pardon Diddy.
Yes, he is absolutely
really
positive. Yes,
okay.
I believe it. I believe that it's on the table.
Stop it with the
What if he's leaving?
No, ma'am. But you look at the comments. No, ma'am. He's talking about releasing the Jeffrey Epstein files that Joe Biden won't release.
I have a copy of the Jeffrey Epstein files.
No, you don't have the copy.
Yeah.
No, it has not. We don't know. We only know the files that they put Donald Trump name in it because he uses his.
Here we go. This man is absolutely thinking about pardoning Diddy. I don't care what none of y'all say. That's my opinion, and I feel like Damian knows that something is coming down, and he don't want to be a part of it because he knows it's absolutely wrong. This man has prosecuted people, and he has taken them down. And I don't blame him for leaving because he don't want his reputation smeared or nothing, no stains or nothing.
I think you sound kind of ludicrous right now.
You've
been smoking on some ganja. You've been smoking on some ganja.
It makes me no difference.
You know what? Sleep deprivation makes you not think coherently.
He has a great track record when it comes to prosecutions. So why would he just up and leave knowing that this one too, and this is a big one, a big one? Why would he just leave in the middle of
But
that?
why are you trying to associate Trump?
I'm not trying
Diddy.
to associate
After Diddy supported Kamala Harris.
He is the next,
what are you talking about?
Next president. He is
what
the
are you talking
president.
about?
He would be the president that would be in office if they would ask for to be pardoned. It would be him that they would be asking. So
and he would absolutely not give Diddy a pardon.
It's not far-fetched that he would consider it because he probably would. It is what
Diddy probably threatened him. That's what it is. And some higher up individuals.
Whatever excuses y'all want to make, it is what it is. I said what I said. I stand 10 toes down on it. This man knows that something is coming down that he doesn't want to be a part of, and he doesn't.
Yeah, I could agree with that, but I wouldn't say the 10 toes down should be hanging the pardon on Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump.
I didn't hang it on him. I said that there's some sort of plea agreement. There could be rumors.
But what does that have to do with Donald Trump?
The
governor could actually pardon Donald Trump. I mean,
he is about to come.
But the governor, Kathy Hochul, could actually pardon Diddy.
I said what I said.
So what are you talking about?
I said what I said. I doubt she do it. I said what I said.
Yeah, that would be a hell to the no.
I said what I said. And Q, just because
And he's not
this is
pardoning
what
no
they have,
sexual
this is what they
offenders.
just because this is what they have typically done doesn't mean that that's what is going to be done.
Stop
Because
trying
we
to
have
act like
seen
Donald Trump
we
is a
have seen
predator.
a lot of things
He's
happen
not a
this
predator.
year and the years past that don't make any sense. I said what I said. We'll see how it plays out.
That doesn't
I'm not worried about
doesn't
none of
even
it.
make any sense. That
I'm not
doesn't.
worried about none of it, and it makes complete sense.
No, it
Diddy will
doesn't.
have peanut butter
It doesn't
and
make any
jelly
sense.
for
What are you talking
Thanksgiving.
about?
Diddy will have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for Thanksgiving dinner in jail.
Which he
And
should.
this will be his meal, which I don't know if I believe that. I know that they do serve those things. But I do also know that they do try to give them, meals, when the holidays come too. So I'm sure he might decide to have the peanut butter and jelly because it says lunch is typically served at 11 a.m. in Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center and will include turkey roast and hot and sour tofu. Ew. Traditional turkey day sides like mashed potatoes, mixed vegetables, cranberry sauce, turkey gravy, and dinner rolls will be served. Plus, assorted holiday pie will be available too. Like I said, I know they give them holiday meals, but I'm sure that, he'll have that peanut butter and jelly sandwich sometime during the day.
I mean, that's a nice. Ain't nothing wrong with peanut butter and jelly.
I don't think it's anything wrong. I think it's better than this turkey dinner he might get because I feel like that gravy gonna be watery. Them vegetables ain't
It's
gonna
probably
be
that
having no
can.
salt.
It's that
Yeah,
canned gravy.
I feel like they just take it out of the can and they just put it in there. I mean, I don't know if all prisons. I don't think all prisons are like that, but I don't think it's anything like gourmet like you're gonna get at home.
Right.
So
He probably gonna have to ask for salt.
I
and some
would assume
pepper.
that he's gonna come out, or at least they're not talking about how he looks, if he looks emaciated when he comes to these court appearances. I know that they recently showed a video of his children walking into court.
But did you see that picture on that first article you pulled up, the illustration?
Yeah, I told you I hate them illustrations.
If he looked like that, he died.
I hate them illustrations, and I feel like those people be taking liberties with them illustrations. If you got him looking like he's like homeless, I'm like, who is that? I can't even recognize him.
He's starving to death. He lost about 50 pounds. Like, that ain't even Diddy.
I'm trying to see, how is that Diddy? Maybe this is a cartoon character. You know how those cartoon character things they do. Mm-hmm. Diddy is federal charges. How can state governor pardon? Okay,
I thought it was a state. They're charging them with state stuff too. So,
well, that's our time for today. Super producer has to run. She has to go and do some charitable work today. And
are you giving food away or something?
I'm going to help a family in need and pick up their Thanksgiving dinner for them and deliver.
That's nice. Nice.
But I need to get back and fix my own daggone Thanksgiving dinner. The kids want yeast rolls. I'm not a turkey fan, so I have a turkey, but we're only gonna cook half of it. We're gonna freeze the other half because I'm not a turkey fan. They wanted Greek chicken, so we're having Greek chicken, lemon rice, those things.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just try to do something different.
Yeah.
But listen, all 73 of you guys, super producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. Enjoy your family over this Thanksgiving holiday. Don't spend all your money on Black Friday. Okay. If anything, wait until Cyber Monday. Because the same thing that's going to be on sale Friday going to be on Cyber Monday. And you won't have to fight for it. You just sit at your computer and click it. Okay, just let them people have it. Okay, let them people have it. You sit at your computer and you just click and let them have that fight and all that stuff they're gonna do out there because it's gonna be crazy probably. But you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday. Are we taking Friday off for the holiday, or we plan on doing a
Yeah.
runaround, or what we doing?
We could take it off if you want to. I don't care.
I
I'm here for
don't.
it. I'm here. So I guess if
Yeah,
we could
I
talk
don't
about
care
it
either.
offline. So
Yeah, I don't care either way.
you
We
know,
can do the runaround on Friday, which is fine. We can go over picks. On Thursday, I think will be a lot of football.
yeah, I
Because
know the Lions play
the
on
Lions should be
Thursday.
playing on Thanksgiving, which they always do, and they have
They
that.
are. They playing the
Don't they have that?
Bears.
Don't they have that 3-legged turkey? I always remember they be having that 3-legged turkey when they be having the drumsticks. I hope they do that again. But yeah,
Oh
y'all
yeah. Yeah.
enjoy your holiday. Friday morning, you'll probably see us for the
Mhm.
runaround. Bring your leftover plate for breakfast, because that's usually what I do. And we're going to get into it. You actually might see my leftover plate because I'm probably going to be running on this show.
You're gonna be eating your chicken and rice.
And I am, and my macaroni and cheese. And I think I made a Oreo cake already. And we got
Yeah, I
some
gotta make my pies and my
we got some
pound
pies.
cake.
And
Mhm.
I'm gonna be making something else. But these yeast rolls, I got to get on there like a 3-hour process. So I need to get
You
ready,
gotta
get back
get to
on.
kneading them,
Yeah,
knead the yeast or
these
whatever
are
it's called.
easier. One day, one day on All in the Q, I'm gonna come in and show you all how to cook a proper Southern meal from scratch.
Okay, but you
And
ain't Southern.
I am Southern.
No,
My
you're not.
family is
You're
from
from Virginia.
I am, but my family is from South Carolina, so
Okay. Okay.
everything
Okay.
is steeped from there. My parents moved from South Carolina to Virginia to
Okay.
give us like a better life, because where they were from was a really small town. Nothing was there, so
Mhm.
they
Mhm.
did moved. But yeah, absolutely from the South. But
Mhm. That's
you
where we
guys,
from. Mhm.
when we come back, I expect to see your Thanksgiving dinners. Email me at stewedupforthetea with a picture of your Thanksgiving spread. Stewedupforthetea@gmail.com. If you do, I'm going to make a montage of all you guys' plates, and I'm going to have a little video for Friday to run around. Listen,
Okay.
Q from the DFW, you better send your red beans and rice, or your banana. I think you said you was making a banana pudding cake or
Banana
something.
pudding cake.
Yeah, go ahead,
That
send it.
sound good. That sound
D,
good.
make sure you get the spread and send it so I can make this montage. Carrington, let me know what you're working with. Toy Mafia, I need to
What
know.
is this? This thing on the
A
D's? What
turkey.
she put it?
It's a
That's a
turkey.
turkey.
Yeah, it's a turkey emoji.
Oh, I didn't know that. I gotta
Turkey
unlearn. Oh
emoji.
yeah, girl, I might need my glasses on. Woo.
Look at Toy Mafia said, "Super. I hope your bird attacks you. That's so funny." Well, luckily it's dead, and it won't be walking around.
It won't be
Uh,
walking around.
okay, trying for me to tell it to sit down so I can eat it.
Right.
But anywho, y'all have a
Okay.
good one. I have enjoyed myself this morning. Thank you all for tuning in and showing up for us. Thank you for
Amen.
supporting us.
Amen.